Hello, Libra, and welcome to your September uh, zodiac reading. I hope you are all doing wonderfully. So, what's going on with you guys? Please drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. This reading, I will just kind of start out and see where things go and kind of go from there. Nothing really planned, so it'll be interesting. I'll be just as surprised to see what happens. We're going to see what's going on for Libra for the month of September. Starting up the fall season. Things are starting to wind down. The frantic pace of summer is coming to an end. I'm getting into the snuggly fall season. One of my favorite seasons. Well, I like them all, so it is one of my favorite seasons. So what do we have for Libra? See how your September is going to go. Okay, apparently I'm not done shuffling yet. A sneak peek of what's going on. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. A little trouble in your lives, Libra. Neither of those are. The Eight of Pentacles is about working and building your finances, your security. Seven of Swords, unfortunately, it's one of my least favorite cards. That's to me the sneaky liar cheater card. So we'll keep shuffling and see what actually comes out. So hopefully you're not going through any of those kinds of times. The building and working on your coin, your money, that's not a bad thing. So what do we have for Libra for September? So far it's looking good. Well, hey, those two cards, maybe they weren't a precursor of what's going on for you, Libra. We start out the month with the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is about having a lot of options, but make sure you're choosing the options that are right for you, because not all those cups are filled with the nectar of the gods. Some of them are filled with poison too. And the cup you choose, that's the cup you're going to deal with for the month. So choose wisely. Moving on, in September, we have the Emperor. The Emperor energy is all about knowing who you are and knowing what you want and standing in that power. Some of the downsides, the Emperor can also be a little stubborn, a little my way or the highway. So don't get stuck in that energy. Pulling up into the Page of Wands. That little spark of creativity and passion coming in. Bringing that into your life. Maybe some of you need to go out and find that creative passion again. What makes you passionate? What brings joy into your life? And go out and get it. We run into Temperance for you also this month. And Temperance is all about divine timing, waiting for what you deserve. You've got Archangel Michael here, mixing his cups. I'll get the backwards camera one of these times. And mixing up those cups of love. Maybe you're looking for love and that's coming towards you. But Temperance is about being patient. Anybody who knows me? Not my favorite thing. I'm not too good at it either. But then we end up the month with the Nine of Cups. The genie in a bottle, the wish granted. So what is it you're wishing for, Libra? Make that wish and make it happen. I'm going to do a little clarification on that Page of Wands and see if we can't find out what your creative passion is or something that will help lead you to it. Get the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is about balance of if you have some, being able to give some. If you need some, it's there for you. And maybe that's something that brings you passion is helping others. It's a very good, noble pursuit. And as you're a Libra, that balance, that's you guys to a core. You always want things fair and balanced. Don't forget, though, when you're trying to keep things fair and balanced for everyone else, keep them fair and balanced for you too. Because no one else is going to if you don't. We're going to throw a couple oracle cards on that and see where we're going. Okay, the Divine Feminine Oracle, one of my new decks. I have hardly worked with it yet. So we'll see what the Divine Feminine Oracle. It is by, who's it by? Megan Watterson. It's beautiful, beautiful cards. And even if you're male, with Oracle and Tarot, gender doesn't really matter. It is more of the type of energy that comes in for you. And maybe you need a little more feminine energy, which is why the Divine Feminine Oracle decided they wanted to talk to you tonight. So what do we have for Libra for September? Saint Bridget, Our Lady of Exalted Light. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. That I give endlessly. Weren't we just talking about making sure you give to yourself too? Giving endlessly doesn't mean giving endlessly to others. And I'm going to read a little bit about Saint Bridget, Our Lady of the Exalted Light. Because I have a feeling there's something in there that is pertinent for one, if not many of you. These are not alphabetical, so I've got to use the index to find out where is Saint Bridget hiding. Page 166. Who she is. Saint Bridget represents the elevated state of knowing that we have everything we could ever need. Bridget was born in Ireland in 453, the daughter of an enslaved Pict woman named Broca. Bridget's name comes from the Celtic Briganti, meaning high or exalted. It is said that the moment the king witnessed Bridget's generosity, he knew that she was holy and set her free. Bridget shares the name of the Celtic goddess Bridget and took on many of the same attributes. St. Bridget's feast day is on Imbolc, the first day of February, which is also the day that the goddess Bridget is honored. Around 480, St. Bridget founded a monastery at Kildare on the site of a shrine to the goddess Bridget. There were priestesses who tended to the goddess's eternal flame and received spiritual instruction in honoring the goddess. St. Bridget is credited with organizing a communal and consecrated form of religious life for women on that same sacred ground. Tradition says that St. Bridget died on Imbolc in 525. She had a female companion named Darludac, who also became her successor as the abbess of Kildare. Darludac also died on Imbolc a year later, which St. Bridget had predicted. The abbey at Kildare that St. Bridget founded became the center of religion and learning and developed into a cathedral city. It remains famous and revered today. Sounds like a fun place to visit. And not to mention a very spiritual place to visit. When your soul selects her card, St. Bridget lived in alignment with the highest, most exalted aspect of her being. She was born a slave, and yet legend relates that she gave away anything she possibly could to help those in need. Her generosity was an indication of the tremendous inner wealth she received from her connection to spirit. Her message to us is to reconnect to that inner fire, that inner flame that feeds us more than anything external ever could. Read poetry or whatever feels like sacred scripture to your soul. Let your soul voice surface through some uncensored automatic writing, or let your soul guide your body through movement. Your answers right now are in releasing any attachments to personal possessions, clearing space, uncluttering your home, giving away what you don't need, or that someone needs more than you do, so that you have the sacred space to remember just how much you have when your soul is loud and ever present within you. And that soul voice meditation, if you want to connect with St. Bridget, is what can I clear out of my space that no longer resonates with me? Meditate on that and wait for St. Bridget's message to you. The intention from her is, as we read on the card, I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. I give endlessly without end because, or give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. Amazing. And the card is beautiful as well. And she has her light. And she just radiates that light. And I found it interesting about giving and finding your eternal light. The wands are all about fire and the element of fire. And we've got the Six of Pentacles and Saint Bridget, or Brigid, depending on which way you look at it, which way you pronounce it. Amazing. That is simply amazing. We are going to pull one more card, a note from the universe on love and connection, just to see what else the universe wants to tell you. Although after that profound message from St. Bridget, it's hard to top, but this will give you, end things on a little fun note. These are fun little cards that are by Mike Dooley, another deck I picked up recently. When Hey Ho says their sale, it's tempting, and I tend to see what I'm missing in my collection of decks up there. And yeah, I added a few, but they're so worth it because they speak to so many people on so many different levels. So what do we have for Libra for September? Okay, we need to shuffle some more. Thank you. Your treasure is at hand. And it says, sure, you can always find prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger, zippier, but more often than not, one learns the most, laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest with those they've already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. Actually, zippier is on quite a few lists. Tally ho, the universe. Your treasure is at hand. Meaning you already have what you truly want, what you truly treasure in your life is already there. And you don't need to look any further. You have everything you need, which is also what St. Bridget talked about. Removing all of that clutter, all of that physical stuff, and realizing you have exactly what you need. I hope you have an amazing month, Libra. And got birthday month coming up next month, so that'll be awesome, or towards the end of this month as well. So I will see you back in October or on the weekly videos. If any of you are interested in a personal reading, please drop me an email at timesgate@gmail.com or visit my website for the other services at www.timesgate.com. And I would love to work with you. Otherwise, be blessed, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.